Here's a very quick discovery I made recently, and with this discovery, I have been able to understand why many people fail in life and also why failure persists and becomes a normal thing for many. I believe that if you're able to give attention to this will give you a practical guide on how to approach different issues of your own life and also how to excel in them. One thing I come to discover about why many people don't get to do all they want to do is because of fear. But do you know what? I've come to discover that people don't fear failure actually, as many people say. Yes, you might be surprised about that, and you might want to ask yourself, what? But many people fear failure. Yeah, of course, people fear failure, but do you know what? The underlying reason why many people fear failure is not because of the failure itself, but because of the consequences of it. Now, what do I mean by because of the consequence of it? Now, people, for example, someone is not afraid of being on camera. No. What he fears is not being accepted for what he says, for instance. Why? What's the difference between you facing a camera and you standing in front of a mirror? You're actually seeing yourself. But the difference is that for someone who stands in front of a mirror alone, most likely, he's standing there looking at himself. There's no other person who is there to look at him, who is there to criticize him, who is there to say, oh, you look good, you're beautiful, you're handsome, or whatever. But for someone who decides to stand in front of a camera, and who also intends to post the video he's creating before the public, he stands a lot of risk. Number one is that the people watching him will most likely want to criticize what he's saying. They want to judge, okay, what he's saying, is it true? Is it not true? Is he performing well? Is he not performing well? And all of those things. So because of that fear of scrutiny, the fear of public scrutiny is actually the main reason why many people will not want to try that thing, will not want to give themselves the opportunity to exercise or to try that thing, that project, that idea that has been in their mind. So if you are also watching me, are you also do you have something big? Do you have something awesome? Do you have an idea you've been working on for a very long time, but because you are afraid of what people will say, you are afraid of failing in public, and because of that, you've been delaying and also self-sabotaging yourself from being able to experience the joy of executing an idea. Do you know what? There's actually an unquenchable joy that comes from you pursuing an idea that is original to you, something you conceive. There is unstoppable joy, fulfillment that comes with it. So that is why, so at this point, you want to wait. First of all, one of the best gifts you can give to yourself is, first of all, giving yourself the permission to fail in public. Let me say it again. One of the best gifts you can give to yourself is giving yourself the permission to fail in public. Now, what does this mean? What it means is what most of the successful people you admire actually do. Now, do you know that most of the people you admire who are successful today, they are not successful today? If you go back in history, you discover that they have made a lot of mistakes. They've made crazy, mind-blowing mistakes that probably you might not even be able to do that if you were to be in their shoes. Probably, who knows, you might even do better than them in their previous self. But what gave them the velocity, what gave them the opportunity to try and to get to where they are today is because they are consistent. Now, they are focused on progress instead of perfection. They don't wait until everything is perfect before they launch. They launch and then they grow in it, they learn in it. Now, look at something. It does not mean you should bamboozle yourself or make yourself or tell yourself this is the best. Obviously, it may not be the best. The first time will most likely not be the best out there, but your ability to understand that life is in progress, life rewards progress over perfection. It gives you the permission to try and then to grow in it. So, as I conclude this video, one thing I want to leave with you is that understand that life rewards progress more than perfection. So ask yourself, in what area of my life do I need to make progress instead of waiting for perfection? Look at your life. What area of your life do you think you need to make progress instead of waiting for perfection? It's good to get it excellently, right? Of course, you should aim for the best, give the best shot at it. But what we're saying is that even if it may not be the best now, but give yourself the permission to try.